All right, guys, so excuse my voice, but I'm going to explain what we're looking at right now, okay? So the first tier says ring. That represents the men who are currently in the ring as we're going through this process to determine who should win the chamber match. The second tier says pod. That represents the men who are currently in the pod. And the third tier is pretty self-explanatory. It says eliminated. That represents the men who are eliminated. And if you play Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's like the graveyard. It's pretty much the same thing. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, we have to determine who should be the first two men to kick off this match. And if it goes the way that I think it should go, I will pick my guy, Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest to kick off this match. I think this will be a lot of fun to watch, to see these guys mix it up. And I really believe that the first elimination should not happen until probably 10 or 15 seconds before the second pod gets open. Maybe even 5 seconds before the second pod is open. So who should come out of the first pod? And if it's up to me again, I believe that honestly, I think Logan Paul should be the first person to come out of that pod. And given the fact that he's the youngest out of everyone, he has a lot more durability. He'll add a level of excitement and acrobatics to this part of the match. And him mixing it up between him and Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, I think that'll be very entertaining to watch. I would love to see that, just for me, in my personal opinion. So now this leads up to the question: who should be the first person eliminated at this point in time? And I think the answer is very, very obvious, and I think it makes all the sense in the world. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pick my guy, the Puerto Rican Punisher, Damian Priest, to get eliminated first, right? And one of the main reasons is because he's been on quite a winning streak right now. So him losing early in this match will not hurt him at all. At all. And I think the person that should eliminate him should be Drew McIntyre. Given what we saw at the Royal Rumble, where Damian Priest eliminated Drew, and then Drew stood up and turned around all bug-eyed and was about to blow a head gasket, Damian Priest did the one thing you should not do to a god-tier petty person like Drew McIntyre, and that is to stare at him through the ropes and give him a smirk like, yeah, get out of the ring, go up, no, make a left, make another left. Yeah, that's the locker room. Take off your leather boots and put on some stonewashed jeans and get out of my building. And to do that to somebody as petty as Drew McIntyre, they're going to be seeking their revenge in the most petty way possible. And I think this will be the opportunity for Drew McIntyre to do that. And I would not be surprised if he does to him what Damian did to him at the Rumble. As Damian is walking up the ramp, I can see Drew staring at him through the cage at the chamber and smirking at him like Damian did to him at Royal Rumble. I would not be surprised if that happens. So at this point in time, I think it's time to open up the second chamber. And the question here is, who should be the next person to come out of the chamber? And I think the next person that should come out is none other than my Chicago brethren, CM Punk. Now, there's already some history here. Of course, Logan Paul slapped CM Punk in the face. You already know about Drew McIntyre and CM Punk last year. They had this crazy blood feud. But I think at this point in time, it's going to start off with CM Punk having the upper hand. But both of these guys, being the heels that they are, I can see them jumping CM Punk for, probably the second half of the countdown leading up to the next pod being open. And when the next pod gets open, I think the next person that should come out, it should definitely be John Cena. And that he should come out as he did at No Way Out 2009 when he came out to attack Edge and Chris Jericho when he came out of that chamber match. And just come out, with flying colors, clotheslining Drew McIntyre, attacking Logan Paul to help out CM Punk to kind of even the odds. I think that would be great for him. But I think the next person should be eliminated pretty soon. And I think that person should definitely 100%. And I know people are going to disagree with me. And I understand why you would not agree with me on this. I don't full-heartedly agree with me on this as well. But I think it should happen this way. And I think the next person that should be eliminated is Drew McIntyre. I know people are going to say it's his time. We've been waiting for him to win at WrestleMania. But I don't think he should win it right now. My guy Byron at the Flex Zone podcast, he did make a great point that maybe Damian Priest or Drew McIntyre, should win at King of the Ring and then go forward and win the championship that way. But I personally don't think that he should go to WrestleMania and win. If it happened, I'll be excited. It'll be a great match between him and Cody. The promos will be amazing, but I just got a feeling that it's not going to happen right now. And the person that should eliminate him is between two people, of course. It should either be, I think it should just be John Cena. You know, I think it should be John Cena. I think CM Punk will get the upper hand on Drew McIntyre, get him ready for the GTS, and probably just hand him over to John Cena, and John Cena would hit him with the attitude adjustment and get his first pin that he's gotten in a long time. And that'll be a great moment for John Cena and for the fans of John Cena to like kind of give him some confidence. Like, man, I haven't felt this in a minute, to pin someone at a PLE. Wow, this is gonna, you know, this is very exciting to me. So I think this will be great for John Cena. Now, we got Logan Paul in the ring with CM Punk and John Cena, the two people he had disrespected. So it's gonna be funny to see him be in a situation where he's like, oh crap, I'm about to get washed. But yeah, you can see John Cena and CM Punk, they're still gonna be going at it with one another. They're not gonna team up, but for the most part, they're gonna be attacking Logan Paul to obviously, you know, to make the fans happy, especially the people who hate him. And I think at this point in time, I think we should open up the next pod and open it up for the last man that's available, and that should be obviously Seth Rollins. Now at this point in time, Seth and CM Punk obviously has this blood feud, so they're going to be too distracted with one another, and I think they should take this opportunity. And this is another thing that some people will hate, and I get why, but there is a reason for this, okay? And I'm going to explain it to you in a few seconds. I think Logan Paul should cheat somehow, take advantage of it, and eliminate John Cena. I know it sounds crazy. I know that John Cena was the main person advertised for Elimination Chamber, but I think the whole point of Logan Paul in anything is for him to just absorb as much heel heat as possible. John Cena did eliminate him at Royal Rumble. This will be the moment to even the odds with him. And if the rumors are true, if they are trying to set up a Logan Paul and John Cena match, then if that's the direction they want to go, then this will make sense for that to happen in that way. Now, if Cody Rhodes does not accept The Rock's offer and they does some spin-off story to where, I don't know, where it leads up to John Cena, then maybe that whole thing will change. But for right now, as it is, assuming that Cody Rhodes will say no, I'm going to have to say Logan Paul will eliminate John Cena. And honestly, I can't see it benefiting CM Punk or Seth Rollins by eliminating John Cena at all. Would it have benefited Drew McIntyre? For sure, but I don't think that's the route they're going to go with him. And if he does it, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, we got 3 men left in the ring. We got Logan, CM, and Seth Rollins, which I think is going to be very entertaining. But at the end of the day, I think on the behalf of John Cena, I think CM Punk will eliminate Logan Paul just to kind of get the revenge, right? Kind of what I thought was going to happen at the end of the Rumble, where I thought that that John Cena would get eliminated by Logan Paul, and then Jey Uso would eliminate Logan Paul in order to get revenge for John Cena. I think that's going to actually happen here instead. And now we got the last 2 in the ring. Now, the reason why I have Seth and CM Punk at the end of this match, because if they're going to have CM Punk win this and face Cody Rhodes, they're going to have to add something to the feud that they have between Seth and CM. If they're not going to have their match at WrestleMania, and I know it won't be a main event, they got to do something. And I think this will be a great ending for this Elimination Chamber, in my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, I think after fighting, after going through all of that, after doing everything that he's done, I think CM Punk will finally eliminate somebody, and he will definitely eliminate Seth Rollins, and he will be the winner of this match. And the reason why I have him winning this match, I personally felt like he should have won the Rumble, but I'm not mad that Jey Uso won. I'm happy for Jey Uso. So I think CM Punk should finally get his opportunity to get a main event, and I think his retirement is right around the corner. In addition to that, we got to remember that he does have a favor with Paul Heyman, and I think that favor is going to be if The Rock tries to get involved with this title match with him and Cody Rhodes in any capacity, right? I think Roman Reigns is going to help him have an even match between the 2 men, and I think that's what that favor is going to be, whether it be Roman coming out to stop the Bloodline 2.0 from getting involved from the orders of The Rock, or him coming out and stopping The Rock from causing any issues. But whatever it is, I think that's going to be a part of whatever that favor he asked from Paul Heyman is. And I think CM Punk would definitely go to WrestleMania to face Cody Rhodes, in my personal opinion. So, hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think this is the right order? Do you think, some people should eliminate a different person in a different way? Let me know in the comment section. I'm not an expert. I only tell you guys what I would love to see. My voice is starting to run out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would love for me to do a women's version of this, let me know in the comment section, and I got you guys. Salute, peace, have a great day.